Hello everyone, Amod here from the Target Common YouTube channel, and in this video tutorial we are going to write CSS selector for web elements which require traversing. So what do we understand by traversing? So when we navigate from one node to another node within a DOM or HTML document, that is called traversing, and this might be required in multiple scenarios. Let's see one example. I will launch Amazon.com and search for a product, maybe iPhone. Here it gives you a list of product. If I ask you, give me price. The first question you will ask me, for which product. So obviously I need to provide you the name of product so that you can give me the price. So here we have title of the product, and then these details are like ratings, price, and delivery details are related to this item. Same thing for others. So we can say that all these informations are dependent on this or associated with this product title. If I inspect this page, and let's inspect this title, and if you move your cursor up, you can find that this div is basically representing one product. So within this div we have like title, then reviews, then if you further you go down, you will see the price information. So if you want to get the price or review rating of any product, we need to traverse from title to the desired section. Or we can inspect this item price directly, and then we can also traverse up to find the title. But in CSS Selector, it is not possible to traverse from child node to parent node. In XPath, we can traverse from parent node to child node and vice versa, but that is not possible in case of CSS Selector. In CSS Selector, we can always traverse in forward direction, that means parent to child. And also CSS Selector does not support to locate a web element with text value. That means we can use this text information to write XPath, but that is not possible in case of CSS Selector. Let's learn forward traversing in CSS Selector with simple examples. Here I have a list with multiple items, and some items have their own sub items. Like we have item 1, item 2, then item 3 and 4 and 5. Item 2 has their own sub item 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, and sub item 2.3 has their own sub items. If we inspect this page, then we have the main list. Under this main list, we have 5 alive. So we can say this UL has 5 children. If we expand second one, so this child has its own children, which is here. If we expand it, this UL, which is nested list 2, has 3 children. So we can say that these li are grandchildren of this UL. Or in other terms, we can say this li or these 5 LIs are direct child of UL, but this li is subchild of this UL. Now let's see how can we traverse. Press Ctrl F. So let's close everything. So we know that HTML document starts with HTML tag. So let's use HTML. And here we have multiple children of HTML. Suppose you want to navigate to this body, which is second child. So give the space and type the tag name, which is body. So you can see body part is highlighted. Let's expand it. Let's go to this UL. So again space, put UL. If you want to go to this LI, you can again type LI. So you can see it is finding 12 wave elements. So let's remove everything. So let's start with UL. And when we type UL, it is going to find 7 web elements. Let's hit enter, see what it is finding. So we had one UL here, then we have nested UL, which is also being highlighted. Same thing here. But I don't want to highlight or find all the ULs. I want the desired one. So if you see, this first UL has ID as well. So let's copy this ID, and you can use hash symbol and put the ID value. This I have already explained in my previous video. So now you can see it is finding only one, and that is only highlighted. Now, if you give space and give li, then you can see it is finding 12 wave elements. First one is this one. If we hit enter, it is highlighting the second one. Hit enter, it went to the subchild or grandchildren of this well. If you hit enter again, it will go to the next subchild. So when we use white space as a separator, then it is going to find all children. That may be direct child or subchild, which we saw here. But if you want to find only direct child, for that instead of space we can use greater than symbol. And now if you see, it is only finding 5 web elements. So if you hit enter, you can see how it is being highlighted one by one. Greater than symbol will ensure to find only direct child, but if you're using white space, then it will going to find all direct child and subchild. Obviously, you can use different concepts of CSS selector here, like let me use greater than symbol, and it is finding 5 web elements, but I want third one. So I can use pseudo class for that colon nth hyphen child. And here I can put the position, which is 3. So it is giving me only one web element and it is highlighting the third child. Or if you want to use some attribute, if you expand this li, here I have one name attribute with value item 3. So let's copy this value, and here I can again use square brackets attribute name, which is name, and then give the value in single quote or double quote. So it is highlighting one of one. So basically this UL has 5 children, and if I want to select a child which is adjacent to another child, for example, I want to select this li which is adjacent to this li. For example, I am going to remove this thing here, and as of now it is finding 5 elements, but I want to locate that li where we have name equal to item 2. So let me copy this value and here put the condition name equal to item 2. So it is highlighting the second li. This is one reference. Using this reference, I want to get the next child, which is just adjacent. That means this li. So for that, you need to use plus sign and then put the tag or any CSS selector. So here I want to have li. So now you can see it is highlighting third li, which is adjacent to second li. Suppose you put here like name equal to item 4, which is not the adjacent child. This is at number 4. So you can see it is not being highlighted. But if you give it 3, then it will be highlighted. But suppose if you want to get the fourth one here, then again you can use plus and put the li. So now you can see it is highlighting fourth web element. These locators are helpful when you know the position of a node, which might be changing, but it will be always adjacent to a specific node. Let's see one last concept of CSS selector in this video. Here I have one heading. Let me inspect this. Under this div, we have multiple web elements like h2, then we have p, span, then again p. So let me traverse from div to h2, and I'm going to use greater than symbol. So it is highlighting only 1. So once we reach to h2, we want to get all p's. That means within this div, we have 3p. If you use plus symbol, then it will only find the adjacent one. That means only one in this case. But I want all 3. So instead of plus, we can use tilde. So now you can see it is finding total 3 and first one is highlighted. If you hit enter, it is highlighting the second P, and if you hit enter again, then this is the last P. So plus and tilde both are to find the sibling within the same parent, but plus will always do for adjacent one, but tilde can be used for any sibling within that parent. But those siblings must be present after the current node. That means if any P is available before this H2, that will not be found. And if you want to get all siblings after H2, then you can use comma and then put the another tag like a span. So now you can see it is finding 4 web elements. If you hit enter, it is highlighting all siblings. Let me quickly add one P before H2. So let's copy this and paste it before H2, and I can put like before the H2. It has been reloaded. Press Ctrl F. Let me remove span only P. So now you can see it is only finding 3 P's. It is not highlighting the P which is before H2. So that's all in this video. If you have any doubt, please comment on this video. If you really like my videos, please like, comment, subscribe and share with others. Thank you everyone.